Well, Jake and Elwood sort of came by accident, actually, to us. At the gallery hop in December of last year, we had Catherine and Carl stop by, and in the process of just general conversation, they said, "Would you be interested in renovating Jake and Elwood?" Being part of a community, you've got some responsibility to work together as a community. And so felt, well, it's part of being community as well as a challenge. And Blues Brothers are sort of an iconic thing for Rock Island. And we appreciate the role that they play in the downtown. So we said, yeah, we'll give it a try.
Well, a couple of the little stories are we used to, before they were riveted into the cement, we used to find them turned over into the flower beds of which they sit in front of. The police found them actually a couple of blocks away. I think on 4th or 5th Avenue, somebody had tried to, abscond with them, I guess, for their front yard or something. So we have them riveted in the ground, and now there's cameras on them at all times. So, you can be filmed when you're getting your picture taken, and we can keep a watchful eye on them.
No, I didn't really know what I was getting into. In fact, originally I thought, well, here's a foot that had just come off, and we would attach a foot. When I picked up Jake, they said, well, here's the toe, and that was it on the foot. There's a heel still attached to him, but in between was nothing. So it was a little bit more of a challenge than I thought, but it was a challenge. Well, there's a lot of trial and error. I mean, the white was a primer, and so after I'd done some of the fiberglass and the repair pieces on them, I sprayed this primer on them, and I thought, well, when I was spraying it on, I thought that was sort of the done part of it. And after I sprayed it on, I thought, oh my. For one thing, all these little cracks that have occurred from weathering over the years just pop out when you spray it white because they're all black. I thought was going to be this, sort of the start of the finish process, and it was the start of the start instead. Well, from the white, we went then with the colors that he's got. I mean, then we did his face first. We put the flesh tones on first, face and hands. Then we would mask off that area. Then we did the white, and for Jake, it was just his shirt. For Elwood, he's got the shirt and he's got the socks. And then after the white, we masked that area off, and then the rest is black. We did the basic painting. We still had things like Jake's tattoos and his ring and his eyebrows. And Stephen, who's one of my craftsmen, did that work for us. And then we had somewhere a little bit more blending of colors and maybe a little bit more of an artist touch. And we asked Catherine from the district if she'd come over and touch that up. And she came over and did a really nice job of adding those little finishing touches on, give him some fingernails and some lips, and redo his eyes a little bit to get those back up to speed.
Matching the color, getting a lifelike color so they don't look too made up is always difficult. They will be outdoors, so that light will change somewhat. That and knowing when to stop, especially around the eyes and in some of the crevices. It's easy for a fine brush to want to follow the little nooks and crannies, and you may not want to do that to get a more lifelike look.
I think, actually, they didn't turn out quite as good as I'd hoped for. I was hoping that we could they're a little bit more wear and tear than I thought we were going to see on them. And they still show their age. They look much better, but the age is still there. I thought maybe they would be young when they left, and they're not young when they're leaving.
The way they look now, this is unbelievable, considering the shape that they were in and the layers and layers of paint and years. And last year we just kind of bought some Bondo sticks or something. Catherine and I are tearing it, and you have to knead it and then put it in place before it dries and stuff. It was all bubbly. I mean, they really looked bad. And for Navarro Canoe, for Bruce to be able to do what he did, overall, sanding them down, sandblasting, making everything smooth. I mean, they look brand new. They literally look brand new. I mean, it's just unbelievable. The public should be ecstatic and and respectful. So I mean, they're a part of the district. They're part of downtown Rock Island. They're iconic, and we've gone to great lengths to make sure that they stay, because not every city probably would. Some cities might say, yeah, they're played out, and just get rid of them. But no, I think the public's going to love it. I think they're going to be the most photographed thing down here.
Ghost of Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf and Jimmy Reed. Look down on
The boys are back in town. Dee 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 dee.